Hey, what's up everybody? This video is some thoughts on my COVID experience and an explanation of why there haven't been any diving videos. I'm recovering from COVID and that's why I haven't been diving, because I feel like so congested. I have a hard time breathing. Like there's no mucus, but I feel like, I just can't get a breath. So I haven't been diving. I have been training my martial arts and lifting and stuff, trying to get back into shape. So my COVID experience started with my first shot, which I took a Pfizer, and we were at our tiny house when I got it, and the next day, it's like I was in intense pain. Like every muscle in my body was cramping, and I couldn't even climb the ladder to the loft. I was actually thinking about going to emergency because it hurt so bad. But it cleared up after a day of just lying on the couch and sleeping. My second shot was a similar experience where every muscle hurt, but it wasn't as intense. But I was down for 4 days. I mean, I just couldn't go to work. I couldn't barely sit up and use the computer. When I got my first booster, the pain wasn't as intense. It got a lot less, but I was sick for I think about a day. I missed work for a day. Just had to lie in bed. So despite all that, I didn't get my second booster shot, but I ended up picking up COVID, probably from training, and it was like a bad cold, but I didn't have a fever, but I just kept coughing and coughing, and I'm still coughing now, and it's been like 2 weeks. So I've been doing some breath hold exercises, and I was trying to see if I could get into the water, but on land I can barely hold my breath for a minute. So I thought I better not go dive. It just may be unsafe because the amount of oxygen that my body intakes is so low. I don't want to risk getting into trouble out in the ocean, especially since I dive by myself a lot. Well, if you watch my videos, I dive by myself like all the time because I don't have anybody to dive with. So been fishing a lot, and like on this little journey, walking from our house to the tide pools, and just giving myself some time to think about the whole experience. And for me, my COVID experience has been pretty mild. It's still ongoing, but I just hope I can clear this because even at training, it's very difficult to train to go at any type of intensity for a long period of time because it is so hard to breathe. I do notice that after I would say about 15 minutes of training, it does get easier. I feel a lot better. I don't feel like somebody's like putting pressure on my chest, but I can still feel it. And every morning I get up and I feel like I'm just hoping like the next morning it's going to be better, but the next morning it's pretty much the same thing. So walking across the lava, looking at the ocean, makes me really appreciate the whole journey that we've been on, part of this living aloha journey of going off grid and spending time out in nature. And COVID has taught me what nature can do to you, and it taught me how to appreciate everything that I do. So it's been a learning experience. These are my thoughts on COVID. Thanks for watching, and aloha.